Hey guys, this is Adri Theron, your cute cozy cat girl VTuber who loves the color pink. And I just wanted to discuss about some of the Guild Wars 2 updates. And now that the new expansion is out and the updates have come out, I've gotten to play around with it a little bit. I haven't really gotten to do story content yet, but the big thing for me is Battle Pass. So, Guild Wars 2 now has a Battle Pass. Whether you think that is good or bad, it's debatable. I think as a whole, it's probably a good thing because it's a completely free battle pass. So you don't have to pay for anything. There are no stupid ass tiers. And to be honest, you're getting a good chunk of currency pretty easily. So this is the Wizard Vaults. It has daily, weeklies, and then these special things. And these seem to be related to the new story. So this battle pass, the Wizard's Vault, lasts for 73 days. Then it will update. And you have these things called Astral Rewards, which are pretty cool. There's an emote. If you like emotes in here, I don't use emotes too often, but I might grab it because it looks cool. A weapon, a shoulder skin, this glowy owl mount. So this actually looks really cool. I don't know if I'll get it because I have the plushy griffin skin, and I don't think I'll ever use this, but I may unlock it just to unlock it because I'm a hoarder. So those are the big ones, and then you have all these teeny tiny stuff. So mats, transmutation charges. Those aren't very useful. I feel like those are a waste of money. You get a ton of those just from playing the game, right? The big one is this legendary weapon starter kit. So right now, it's 1,000 currency, which is like, oh god, 1,000, right? But starter kit for Quip, Metallurgus, Bifrost. The Bifrost is one I actually considered making years ago. And Bolt. So it seems like the pass, when it rotates and changes, they'll probably have another legendary weapon starter kit in order to, with like different, right now it's just Gen 1, not clear if they'll do Gen 2 or the Gen 3 Aurene weapons. My guess is if they do plan to include it, it'll probably be a hot minute. And basically what this does is it gets you the, looks like the precursor weapon, a gift of minor magic, which is a lot of currency, and the legendary gift. And I believe the legendary gift is what you get from the dungeons. So I have made a Gen 1 legendary before. I bought the precursor off the store, the Black Lion Trading Company, for gold. And then I did all the steps. So this pretty much gets you to that point. And I do like the legendary weapons. I think they're good. Will I get a whole set? God, no. That's too much of a grind. So that's like another video if I wanted to go on about legendary weapon grind. So you can also just get a bunch of gold from this and mystic coins. Those are useful. This lesser Ets of Gold, which is also 1,000, and it ups your grants a permanent 1% increase to account gold find. You used to get this from the daily logins, and since the daily logins are gone, they have put that in here. And you can get 2 per pass. Okay? Also Mystic Clovers. Also a couple skins in here. Upgrade Extractor, Laurels, Tomes. A lot of the stuff you would see in the daily pass, the daily login rewards, are in here now. You just have to actually do something to get them. You can't just log in. So from that perspective, it's kind of disappointing. Poor account farmers. I don't feel that bad for the crazy people who had like 80 plus accounts and logged into them every day to get their rewards. Very impressed. I never did that. I had like 3 accounts and I still didn't log into them every day because I was like, this is a lot. So there's the tab, and when it cycles through, supposedly these rewards will go under this Legacy Rewards tab. It's not really clear yet of what will carry over. Will it be everything carries over? Will it be just the skins? You know, we'll see. So let's talk about the objectives. You have daily, weekly, and special. Special you don't get to affect. It is what it is. But the daily and weekly, you do have the option to select PvE or PvP or World v World. And you can change that. Now, when you change it, it doesn't go into effect until the next reset. So for the dailies, when I first started, I do like World v World. I was like, yeah, I'll do the World v World. Those dailies I don't remember being bad. So my first day I did these. I had World v World on it. There's also why I have these weeklies. And then one of the weeklies was to, in World v World, kill 10 invaders. That's not a big deal. That's easy. But the other one was escort 10 allied supply caravans to their destinations in World by World. So guide the yaks. That is the most boring shit ever. And because of that, purely alone, and oh, also part of the weekly is do the Obsidian Sanctum jumping puzzle. Fuck that. I turned World v World off. Now, when I turn World v World off, that did affect my dailies because the dailies reset every day. But for the weeklies, that change will not go into effect till next week. So let's talk about currency. You get quite a bit a day. You get 10, 20, 30, 35 just for doing the activities. And then when you get this chest here, you get another 30. So you get like 65 a day. Then you have your weeklies. You can get like, I think there's 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's like 8. I did 6, there's 2 left. There's 8 things you can do at 40 currency a bit. So that's quite a bit. And then when you get this chest, you get an additional 450 currency. Even though I had World v World dailies mixed in, I still felt like the weeklies were pretty easy to complete. And I already got my weekly chest, and I now have a total of 835 currency. And I actually skipped a day, because I didn't do all of my dailies when it was one of the World v World ones. So the battle pass is pretty easy to complete. Battle pass, it's maybe battle pass is not the right word, and I don't know. But like, you can't just grind out the currency through objectives. You do have the dailies, you have the weeklies. They do want you logging in every day. I did my dailies for today. Defeat 10 enemies, complete a renown heart, log in, you get currency just for logging in, and defeat 5 veteran enemies. Those are my PvEs for the day. Those were really simple. Didn't take very long to complete. And then once I start doing the story, I'll do these. So you're getting quite a bit of currency thrown at you to get stuff in the Wizard's Vault. So they're gonna throw currency at you, and if you care about skins, I think you should, like, based on my calculations, you should be able to get all the skins for this period quite easily, especially if you play Guild Wars 2 a lot and you're doing the dailies and weeklies, you're doing all of them, you should be able to get everything. But if you're like, yeah, fuck it, I don't care about skins, I would get your Essence of Gold, maybe your legendary weapon. But they also have like these bags of gold, so you can get 90 gold at 6 cost for those 90. But then, like, if you run through that, you can just move over to this bags of gold, and this one is infinite. So if you want to just get gold, you can just get gold. So, yeah, I do kind of miss the daily login login system. It was quite easier, but as far as doing like doing like your dailies, I think you had to do 3 dailies to get the 2 gold every day. This, you can make the argument of you could just do the weeklies and get the same equivalent of the gold just about through the shop. So I think it's a little bit more friendly to people who don't want to log in and do the dailies every day with the weeklies. Do you think that's a bonus? And overall, I think it's good. I'm kind of curious how the next update will be for this. I think the Guild Wars 2 devs have a pretty good track record of doing good things for games, so I don't expect that when this refreshes, we're going to see any weird stuff. I don't think they're going to add a currency to where you can buy the currency off the shop. That could change. I can't imagine why you would need to buy the currency off the shop, because it's kind of throwing it at you. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes and see how the next update is in like 73 days. So you have plenty of time to get your rewards. And as a whole, I think this is good. So yeah, that's just wanted to give you a little update into the Guild Wars 2 world as I'm popping back into it to play the new expansion and do the dailies. I like skins, so I don't know if I'll just get gold or if I'll get the Snowy Owl. Gold is probably better in the long run. I will get the legendary starter box just because it has the Bifrost in it, and it's very glowy and rainbowy. So, I like legendary weapons. I don't have a lot of them. I think I just have 1 right now, and I have a precursor for an Aurene weapon. So I gotta finish my legendary armor first, and then maybe I'll pop back in to start working on the weapons again. So we'll see. Or I'll just go play a shit ton of Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know. I love both of these games, and I'm really happy to see Guild Wars 2 moving more towards a regular update, regular schedule. It seems like they're going to have expansions more on the regular and just updates more on the regular. And that's really what I wanted from Guild Wars 2, because I really do like this game. There was a time period for about like 6 months to a year where I was playing this more than I played Final Fantasy 14. So I just need a little bit of break from Final Fantasy 14 to play something different, and this was really good. It's also not super grindy. Like a lot of other MMOs are super grindy. This one's not. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say, guys, and I appreciate you being here and watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you like the video, please give me a subscribe. I need them very much. And yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye.